Visual strategies for the adapted PE or physical education classroom. Classroom seating. The first strategy for seating is painter's tape. Painter's tape is very visual, it works well on tile, and it's less distracting than some of the other forms of seating that I've used in the past. The second strategy I like to use for seating is Velcro. Velcro is visual, it works well on carpet, and it's less distracting than some other forms of seating I've used in the past. Visual schedule. A visual schedule is a great strategy to help students understand what is expected in the classroom. As you can see here, I created my own visual schedule where the students come in, they sit down, I inform them it's time for APE. We then do music. From music, we then do stretches. From stretches, we then do obstacle course. And after obstacle course, we do the APE activity. Here's an example of a visual schedule in general PE using a whiteboard. The schedule helps the student understand what is expected next and then know when they are finished. Token economy. Here's an example of a group token economy system that I sometimes use with my classes. PECs and visuals. PECs are a great visual strategy for communication. PECs can help peers and adults communicate with students who may be nonverbal. I like to include PECs for communication in my inclusive programs. Here's another example of the Picture Exchange Communication System, PECS, showing pictures of the different locomotor skills. Here are some examples of visuals of gross motor skills I use during an obstacle course to help my students understand the skill to perform. More examples of visuals to help with direction. Using an iPad and showing a video is a great strategy to help the student perform the skill. Inclusion strategies. Creating group cards are a great strategy to help students understand what team or group that they are on or in. Lanyards can also be used to help students understand what team or group that they're in. The use of jerseys or wristbands are also good visuals to help students understand what team or group that they're in or on. Including transition cards and PECs can help peer buddies communicate with their group members. In the next few photos are examples of how hula hoops are used for stations. Each group has a color. As you can see in the photo, here we have the red group, the orange group, the purple group, the blue group, the yellow group, and the green group. Each station has a group card, PECs, transition card, equipment, and activity card explaining the activity. Here are some different strategies I like to use for visuals. As you can see in the last few photos, I used Velcro spots. Here you can see that I'm using tape for showing direction. And in the next picture, you can see that I like to use chalk for visuals.